Good morning. Here we are today. It's Tuesday, October the 20th, 2020. So a lot of 20s today. Market yesterday dropped about 400 points. This morning, they're up about 200, 136 now this morning. We watching Bloomberg Live. And the whole thing is about the Justice Department filing a lawsuit against Google. And I had mentioned this before last week. And yesterday, the Justice Department coming after the big five, Apple, Facebook, Amazon, Google, and this is the beginning of who knows what. So yesterday, as you know, Google dropped about $38, and let's see how it's doing this morning. But anyway, this is one thing that is affecting the market. The idea that the government had not produced any new bailouts or anything like that is making everybody at the edge. They say they're going to have some talk today, but we'll see how that goes. And with that, we're going to move on to today's briefing and what the market has for us today. So see you on the other side. Okay, now we here have Google. And as you can see, yesterday it dropped $38. And today at the pre-market was minus $5. This is because the Justice Department is getting ready to file a lawsuit for controlling data, blocking others, preventing people from seeing the certain things. But you got to realize that, for example, there was a deal with some complication with other governments, and they prevented the viewers to go and check those links to see if it was true or not. So in other words, becoming a monopoly, and they decide what kind of news you can see and what kind of news you cannot see. And this is becoming a problem. Remember that this company is $1.42 trillion. So they can move their muscles, so they're getting too big, and the government is after them. So that's one of them. So we'll see how it goes. The Spider S&P 500 is up $1.95. This is the trust. This is the ETF. So they work on 10% of the actually S&P 500 index. So it's up to almost $2 as we're watching it move. So maybe we'll get a good day today. Right now, we also have DraftKings. As you know, DraftKings taking a beating lately. And I mentioned before the head and shoulder pattern that was developing. So we'll see that seems like it's going down $1.18, and this $1.18 for today. So we'll see how this comes up, how it's riding right now. So this thing is, there you go, $1.1143. This is just about the level that I expect to find some support in the low 40s. And it doesn't hold, then we might see the $35. So this is not over yet. And we'll see how this goes. But if you do anything with DraftKings, it's going to have to be a put. And if you get down to the 40s, it probably you get some support in there. And then from there, if it doesn't hold, then we're going to see probably as low as 35. A lot of the team members of football games are getting sick. You know, they've been having a virus and stuff like that. So some of the games have been stopped, you know, or postponed. And they depend from the betting on those games. Also, they're issuing more stock, 30 million shares. So that's not helping the price at all. So once all this get assimilated, we probably get something better. So here we go with First Global. Some of you are following it. Expected to be 19 cents this morning, up. You know, we don't do with penny stocks, so this is less than 20. We have tendency not to touch it, so it's not for our game. But I know that some of you will do it. So there you go. It's up 10 cents on 227. Remember that this is a bankrupt court, and they are depending on the government approval for the bankruptcy just to approve their deal. So the kind of money that they're trying to raise right now, I'll be honest with you, there's no future on that for the simple reason that rentals and travel are very slow now with the virus and stuff like that. And recovery is a long way from go back to what the norm what we was before. Meanwhile, we have another target company here, Apple, that is being targeted by the federal government. Is supposed to open 40 cents up this morning. So let's see what happened. It was $3 down yesterday. And this is another $1 trillion company. One point almost getting ready to make a 1.984 billion dollars. So this is a big company also, and they've been sicked out by the Department of Justice. So like this morning, the system is running awful slow. We seem to want to refresh. So here we go. What is up $1.16? I'm sorry, 61 cents. So with that, we're gonna move into right quick. Okay, here we are now. Dow Industrial is up 166 points. And we can see here that 10-year, 30-year US bond is up. There might be an option today. It's Tuesday from the Treasury Department. And here we go. Apple is struggling down here again. And remember, we have a gap over here way back in August. We haven't filled yet, so who knows? But if the government keep on pushing on these people, we'll see how it turns out. So it's best to stay out of this until we get some direction. You notice that the same pattern from Apple is also developing an advanced micro device. It goes up, making a cup and handle here. So we don't know which way this is going to break out. Is it going to be up or down? There's some gaps over here from also from advanced micro device that need to be filled. And this is right about at the $70. And then we can move to DraftKings. As you know, here we go. DraftKings continue down. Here's the head and shoulder that I posted yesterday. This is how the left-hand side shoulder, right-hand side shoulder. And then here's the head, the body, and here the short shoulder, and then it breaks down. So anytime you see anything like this, more likely that's where it would take place. So head and shoulders are they're in better head and shoulders. Does that mean that it's going to go up? Facebook is facing the same problem, and all of them are under the scrutiny of the government. So with that in mind, we're going to look over here at Google. Google has almost the same pattern with a little cup here and a handle facing kind of downward. So Virgin Galactic say like those contract with the government to going to the moon is helping them. So we are long way from that. But anyway, they're setting up to go higher, and probably it might hit 27 again like it did last time, and then go back down to 16. So we'll see how that's going to play. And the last one over here is on the second page. Is a spider, the ETF, and right now it's struggling. Actually, the best thing to do is to kind of stay away from the market unless you have something definite that you can see that is going to go your way. Is this zigzagging that we're getting lately, 500 points, 400 points down one day, 200 up the next day. There's a lot of uncertain. This is what the signs are that people don't, the traders are undecided which direction this market going to take. Remember that the library videos, this is the course, the seminar that we offer every year in the local library. Now it's available on YouTube, lesson 1, part 1. You go to my channel and you look under the playlist on the library, and you'll be able to see it there. So it's called, that's the lesson 1, part 1 of the seminar that we produce. Normally take 90 days to do this seminar once a week, 4 hours. and we're going to upload it now to YouTube. So you want to learn some information or want to review something, or you might learn something out of this. But a lot of the students and the library requested is we can put those class, because the library is closed, that we can bring those videos, the class material, into YouTube. And that's what I'm doing right now. So right now we got part 1 or lesson 1. I ask you to take a look at it. There's very good information there. You might know some of it. You might not know some of the other one, including the part that it had to do with the banks and how the banks operate in the United States and around the world. So with that, this morning, I want to thank you for your time, and happy trading. It's going to be 8:55, 9:55 in New York, almost 10 o'clock. So probably all the orders have been settled by now. We got that on the video from the library too, how the market work at the opening. So go ahead and have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Happy trading. Bye-bye.